Coming up in today's vlog on the Leeds and Liverpool Canal, we attempt to operate the most complicated and ridiculous swing bridge ever known to man.
Why make it so complicated? Put the key into there, and you've got to wind that.
We tell the history of Kirkstall Abbey. The monks chose a scenic location near the River Aire. We're about 3 miles northwest of the city of Leeds at the moment, and our GoPro gets a soaking. Hello.
Hiya.
And welcome to today's vlog.
Yeah.
Now, today we're going to leave Leeds. We're sorry to go, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a pleasant surprise.
Yes.
Lots of building work going on and around the station and everything. Mm-hmm. But no, we really enjoyed it, especially street food.
Especially the street food, yes. We were a bit piggy there, weren't we?
It's your fault. Yeah, no, it was lovely. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, we've had a great time in Leeds. Now it's time to move off. We've had enough time here. We've only got so many days you can stay in these particular moorings at Granary Wharf.
Yeah.
So we've got to move off. I think we're going to head to Appley Bridge somewhere.
Appley Bridge.
Appley Bridge, yeah. There's.
I don't care as long as I get on a canal.
Oh yes, well, this is now the start of the Leeds Liverpool Canal.
Yes. Oh, can't wait.
So I think it's 127 miles from here to Liverpool, and 80 something odd locks.
Seriously?
Yes, darling.
Yeah,
sorry.
but how many swing bridges?
Oh yeah, well there's all them as well. Yes.
Yeah.
I have got all the figures somewhere.
Listen,
I might put them all up here somewhere.
I've done nearly a year without doing anything except going point. So I'm quite happy to do some manual locks now.
Yes.
I won't be saying it at the end though, I won't be happy.
Now, eventually we'll want to get to Saltaire, and then we want to get to do the Bingley 5 rise and the Bingley 3 rise and all that malarkey. But yeah, Saltaire would be nice if we can get to there, find a mooring. But I think Appley, because it's got water point, and I think we can use the Elsan at a boatyard there. Don't know yet. We'll have to find out.
Yeah, it's all new waters to us.
Yeah.
So we've got some good hints from various people, haven't we?
Yeah. Always keep the what 3 words going, and don't forget, if you use what 3 words, you can save all of them, and then if you want to, you can send them to a mate of yours. So if they say, "Oh, we're cruising on the Leeds and Liverpool," they go, we've put down all of our favourite moorings, and we've put in the notes what we liked about it.
Stephen Maxine from Never Too Late.
Oh, Never Too Late, yeah. And Maxie.
Oh, Maxie, can't forget Maxie.
Maxie the boat dog.
He's been telling us various places to moor and where to get eggs, where to get logs.
Yeah, good. Yeah, because they spent all of last year on the Leeds and Liverpool, so they know it like the back of their hand.
Hopefully we'll meet up with them.
Might meet up with them. Who knows? They're on here somewhere.
Yeah.
We'll find them. But first we better get out of here and get going.
Let's go! No idea what I'm doing. These ones didn't need the anti-vandal, but the others do.
Okay.
Do you want me to take the rope? We're going up.
Right, here we are then. First set of staircase locks. There's quite a few on this section of the canal. And this is a double one. And as you know, with staircase locks, you set the top one first and then come down and set the second one, because that's the one you're going to go in. We're going up, so that's how it works at the moment. We've got quite a few locks to do today. Jan wants to try and do a little shop. That's like Aldi's, you know, the discount store. Although the way the supermarkets are going at the moment, they're all about the same, I think. So no idea where we're going to moor. We're back on the canals, so, and it's a canal we've never done before, new waters. So I've no idea where the moorings are. We've obviously had a look at the guides and the books, but they're only a guide at the end of the day. Try and take personal recommendations if you can. It's a bit noisy. We're leaving the city centre of Leeds. Hopefully we're going to have some peace and quiet in the countryside, who knows. Good morning. Sorry, it looks like I've just got up. I have. We're going to set off early today. But first, you're probably wondering, why have you moored up, Tony and Jan, by a lock on a lock landing?
Oh,
you are going to get
dear.
into serious trouble. Well, we did read.
Sorry?
We did read this Nicholson's, and in here, it's got navigational notes. I don't know if you can see that. Right, anyway, it says, in the interest of safety and water conservation, Newlay, Forge and Kirkstall, which is where we're at the moment, and Newlay and
Yeah. Good morning.
Newlay and Forge are the two triple staircase locks. Yeah.
Oh, he has just got up.
You can't tell it's early morning, can't you? There's the staircase locks of 3. They're closed during the hours of they're only open, between 8:15 and 1800 hours, mid-March to October, when CRT staff will be in attendance to provide assistance as required. Right, okay. So obviously we got here and Jan's going, oh, it needs a key. And I went, it's a CRT key.
I took it with me.
But it wasn't. No, it's a padlock. It's a CRT padlock. And apparently this is all out of date. That's nonsense. They actually close at 4 o'clock, and during the summer there aren't lock keepers on. It's self-assist, so you basically do it yourself.
And these are open 8 till 4.
Yeah, so they're open 8 till 4 in the summer now, from April the 1st, until the end of October, and you do them yourself basically. If there are any lockies on, voluntary lock keepers, then they'll probably be here at weekends or whatever, and they'll usually, I'm guessing, be at the staircase locks, because that's where you need a little bit of extra help. But I doubt they're going to be there today. One of the beauties of mooring here, of course, is the wonderful, what's left of Kirkstall Abbey is just over there.
Kirkstall Abbey was established in 1152 by a group of Cistercian monks from Fountains Abbey, another prominent monastery in Yorkshire. The monks chose a scenic location near the River Aire. We're about 3 miles northwest of the city of Leeds at the moment, and obviously it was constructed a long time before the Leeds and Liverpool Canal was built. The monks used local sandstone, which gave the structure a distinct appearance. The buildings within the complex included the church, cloister, chapter house, refectory and other essential monastic facilities. Throughout the medieval period, Kirkstall Abbey thrived as a religious institution. The abbey's wealth and influence grew, and it became an important centre for spiritual, intellectual and economic activities. The monks engaged in farming, milling and other industries to sustain the abbey's needs and support the local community. Like many other monastic establishments in England, Kirkstall Abbey faced a significant turning point during the dissolution of the monasteries in the 16th century. In 1539, King Henry VIII ordered the dissolution of monasteries, confiscating their lands and assets. Kirkstall Abbey was surrendered to the Crown, and the monks dispersed. After the dissolution, the abbey's property passed through several hands and underwent various changes. It was utilised for different purposes, including a private estate, a farm and a quarry. The abbey's buildings suffered from neglect and decay over time. In the 19th century, efforts began to restore and preserve Kirkstall Abbey as an historical landmark. The Leeds Philosophical and Literary Society took over the ruins in 1889, and later in 1895 the site was transferred to Leeds City Council. Today, Kirkstall Abbey stands as an impressive and picturesque ruin. It attracts visitors from around the world who come to admire its Gothic architecture and tranquil surroundings.
There we go, there's the story of Kirkstall Abbey and what's left of it. But we can't stay here any longer. We're going to have to get moving, aren't we, Jan? Because we've got an L-stand that needs chucking, and we've got water that needs filling.
And shopping to do, because the cupboards are bare.
Cupboards are bare, yes. So off we go. Okay, so you may have noticed that occasionally we've gone into these locks on a diagonal line, corner to corner. I mean, we could go straight. I have got straight alongside the lock wall once we're in. But if you read the dimensions, again on Nicholson's, I'm not sure on the website, Canal and River Trust published this information. I'll put a link down here and in the description in case you want to just check. But maximum length between Leeds and Wigan is 60 foot. Now we're 60 foot and 3 inches, and I think that's without fenders on. So you can say 60.5 foot max with fenders. So we're at the top end of the length of these locks, which means for comfort, although it requires a little bit more work, it means going in corner to corner on the diagonal is probably easier. It means we don't get caught up on a sill, especially as we're going up anyway. Yeah, Jan's just asking me which side to undo first. But what happens is the gate paddles do open, you can see them lift. And the water then, fluid dynamics of course, in action, will push the boat to the opposite bank, all being well. Unfortunately, what happens is at the end of that process is it starts to pull you back. Let's see what happens today. So here we are at Forge Locks. It's going to take us up 23 feet 6 inches. Jan seems to think there's lock keepers on here. Ooh, that'll be handy.
As you can see, these are quite leaky gates, and then when the paddles were open, wow, what a rush of water came into the lock. Eventually, to stop us from banging from side to side, Jan took the centre line and pulled us over, and you'll see here the amount of water going into the bywash.
Second set of 3 staircase locks, new lay locks. I think there's some lock keepers on here as well, but they're not going to fill them totally. Apparently they're only going to half fill them, because as you've probably seen, it's quite dramatic, the water flow. Let's see what's happened. Jan's gone to have a look anyway.
Swing bridges on the Leeds and Liverpool Canal are fairly straightforward to operate, as Jan demonstrates here.
Thank you, dear.
This is an anti-vandal key.
Right, okay.
And a dog halfway over it. No. Oh, it's on it.
However, at the next village we came across the most bizarre and complicated swing bridge you could ever wish to find.
This is Rodley. I'm sure that's how you pronounce it, Rodley, R-O-D-L-E-Y. And we have another swing bridge, but I think this is electric operated because there's a road going across it. Thankfully it doesn't look too busy with traffic. Let's see what happens.
Jan was having all sorts of problems, so I got off the boat to give her a hand. But even I struggled with the instructions on how to operate it. After 20 minutes we did manage to open it, but then trying to close it again was just as complicated. No, that's got to be a solid light.
What, this one?
Bridge keys in?
That's back in there now.
Okay.
Yay!
Crikey, complicated or what? Jesus. How stupid is that? Go to Sheffield and you can work out how to do it easier.
What a nightmare.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
We've never done this before. We've never done this bridge before.
Stupid. Right, close this and take my key out.
Yeah, close up.
It doesn't even say open.
Scan the QR code, yeah.
I'll get the key. Oh. Yes!
Hey, I'll look. Read that from here. Go on, read that from here. That's what I've got to do. Right. How difficult?
I have never seen. It doesn't even tell you to lift this.
Yeah.
It says insert key and then read that. It doesn't say you lift this to get to the actual.
Why make it so complicated? I don't understand. What? Just 3 buttons is all you need.
And then these.
And then this, and then you've got to put the key into there.
Key into
and
here.
you've got to wind that, and you've got to do the same the other end.
And then
you stand on there and
you stand on it as you
open the bridge.
Open the bridge by turning the wheel round, and you stay on it, and then you stop the whole world, and then you have to get somebody to help you.
Yeah.
Because you've got to come back then, and then you reverse it all again. Mad.
Quite why it's as complicated as it is to operate is anybody's guess. And before anybody says, oh, it's Canal and River Trust, the bridge isn't actually owned and operated by the Canal and River Trust. It's privately run. But they would do wise to go and learn how a swing bridge operates. The whole idea is to do it as quickly and as safely as possible with minimal disruption to the traffic.
We hope you enjoyed our first day of fun and adventure on the Leeds and Liverpool.
Thank you to all of you for watching, sharing, commenting and subscribing. Thanks to our patrons and everyone on Buy Me a Coffee.
And if you've enjoyed this vlog, don't forget to give us a thumbs up.
Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. It's totally free. And then when you have subscribed, press that bell icon.
Ding!
Thank you, Jan. And YouTube will let you know next time we upload a vlog. In the meantime, stay safe everybody. Happy cruising. Bye for now.
Bye!